Hello, everyone. Welcome to our webinar, final webinar of the year. It's great to have you here. Here we go. This is what we're here to do today. Celebrate your year in events and recap the most loved features that you've all been telling us you've enjoyed using and we've enjoyed building. And also we'll have a special announcement at the end about our feature coming in 2026, which I'm very excited to share with you. So yeah, I'm Rhio. I'm head of customer experience, and joining me are Tom and Claire, who will introduce themselves.
Hi everyone, I'm Tom, product director here at Ticket Tailor. Excited to share with you today some of the stuff that we've been working on and what we've seen that our kind of event creator community are doing with it.
Hey guys, I'm Claire. I'm a senior product manager at Ticket Tailor, and so very excited to be here to introduce you to some new feature.
So I wanted to just kick off with some 2025 top level highlights. This year we have released, more than 170 releases, which is very exciting.
Yeah. And that's just all the features and updates to things to add more capability to the product. That doesn't include things like some of the bugs and issues that we've had to squash along the way that people have let us know about. But it's really cool. It's exciting because we're a very small team. So being able to push out that number of releases is a lot of hard work over the course of the year.
And as you can see, we've issued, you've issued, or sold rather, more than 16 million tickets, which is a huge amount.
Incredible, isn't it? Yeah. That's more than 1 million a month. And yeah, it's amazing to see that going through Ticket Tailor. Incredible.
I love it. I love seeing all the varied community events that people are putting on as well.
Yeah, it's such a variety, isn't it?
Really exciting. And the final sort of top line stat is that this year we've raised £180,000 and counting for environmental causes. So for every ticket sold, so all of those 16.8 million tickets, we donate a penny to our charity partners, which is another really great thing about being part of the Ticket Tailor community.
Yeah, it's very cool. So kicking off, one of the big things that changed this year, we had a lot of feedback, I guess, that Ticket Tailor over the years was starting to feel like a one size fits no one kind of platform. There was only really one way of presenting your event pages and very limited options to customize. So we heard that feedback loud and clear, and we spent a ton of time and poured a lot of care and attention really into giving a whole load more templates, themes that you can use to customize, and also more options. And so we're just going to step through some of those. We'll step through some of those and just share what these look like. So if you haven't come across these yet, these are the 8 different themes that you can pick from. So we're really trying to cover, like we were talking about, that diverse range of events that are on Ticket Tailor. There's a wide range of choice here, and these themes just give you just somewhere to get started. But hopefully, and what we're seeing, which is great, is you can really get something that feels like your event and your brand and your box office, rather than being forced into one mold that's kind of feels a bit too Ticket Tailory and maybe a little bit early 2000s web design as well. So it's great seeing these and all these different themes being used in such different ways. What's really cool though is seeing how people have put them into their own events, and this is just some snapshots of some of our favorite ones, taking those themes. But you can see here with the different colors and the customization and the different ways of arranging things, just how personalized it feels, doesn't it really? And it doesn't feel like one platform anymore. And I think we were often joking internally that we would share event pages with each other that some of our creators have put together, and then say, wait, is that on Ticket Tailor? Oh wow, it looks really good. So it was a dramatic change, I think, from what we had in 2024 and before.
Yeah, definitely. I love it. I think it looks like a whole website.
That's right. Yeah. It feels much more like a kind of microsite now, doesn't it? Yeah. And especially you can put your social links across the top, you can add in other links to places, you can choose kind of featuring that in that header spot, things that you want to say about your events and things. It's really personal. Cool. So I think we're going to have a little look at some of those in a while, but also, since we released this, and it was earlier in the year that these updates went out, one of the things that we've heard and we've kind of seen for ourselves is that our when you now click through into buying tickets, the checkout maybe still feels a little dated, and it's not as optimized as it could be. Certainly now that we see it's about 50-50 the amount of traffic that we get buying on mobile versus on the desktop, and the checkout on mobile is not as usable as it could be. And we'd love it to be kind of, more modern feeling, accessible and easy to use on a small screen. And so, we're going to just tease up some of this, which will be coming early next year. So you can see here, you've got much bigger buttons to tap and increase and decrease the amount of tickets in your selection. All the kind of spacing has been improved a lot more. We've tried to strip back some of the information so that it's not so overwhelming on a smaller screen. And you'll actually get to see a little more of this later for real when Claire does her demo. So stay tuned for that one. But we hope you're going to be really excited, and it should be something that your customers are going to find much easier to make their purchases and get through and convert at a much better rate than they were previously. So I think we're going to look at some of the
So yeah, that was a little video teaser of sort of all the different styles that you can create, and I hope it inspired you if you haven't already customized your event pages. But just another sort of customization spotlight to highlight is that we've recently released some customizable membership and gift voucher emails. So you could obviously always customize your event confirmation to give a bit of your brand with the ticket vouchers or that information that people needed. And for those of you adding memberships or selling gift vouchers, there's that sort of extra revenue stream or a way to sort of manage your fans in that way. We heard that you wanted to be able to do that as well. So this is kind of, I'm not having much luck sharing the presentation today. This is kind of what they look like. On the left is the sort of editing the gift voucher one. You can see there that we've added some new placeholders. So when you're sending your gift voucher confirmation, you can now add a link to your store. So you can say something like, here's your gift voucher. You can redeem it here if people are emailing it to the people they've bought it for. You can brand it. You can write sort of extra information. I know a lot of people asked, can you print it out so that you can give it as a gift? So now you can add images and stuff like that, images, logos, and make a really nice on-brand experience. So when someone receives a gift voucher, then they're going to feel like they're at your event already, which is great. And similarly with memberships, you can add in your logo, some more customization, that kind of thing. And we've added a few more automated membership emails as well. So you can now remind people that their membership is going to be expiring to sort of remind them to go and buy a new one. So you don't have people forgetting, and also to keep them your member, and also a reminder to fill in their membership details as well. And they can also add their membership to their Apple Wallet.
They can,
which is very handy for people that bought a membership for a whole year and then have to scroll through to an email from last January.
Yeah, saves on those people hunting for their code in the line, doesn't it?
And we've just seen someone ask when the new emails are available. They should be available right now in your box office if you're looking to customize your membership emails or your gift card emails. If you can't see them, just reach out to customer support, because for some older event creators, we might just need to add a few changes to your settings before they can be available. But most people should have these ready to customize and ready to go straight away. Gift cards often sell quite a lot around this time of year as people are buying presents. So hopefully you can style them just in time.
Great. Well, we're going to think a bit about our check-in app now, and I'm sure many of you have come across our free check-in app, which is a companion app on your mobile phone to be able to check people in at the event. And it's something that gets used a huge amount, and we see particularly, I mean, this stat is really it kind of blew our minds when we saw this on a single day. And this was in November actually, and I think it's because here in the UK we have bonfire night season in early November. And it's a time when a lot of our event creators are putting on fireworks displays and things like that. So we had over 200,000 check-ins in a single day. That's a lot of scanning codes, but it's amazing how seamlessly it works and how great it's been. And it really is one of those things that's a key part of the event creators toolkit if you're checking people in and you need to get them in fast. But one of the things that we've done this year that was a big change for the app was not just scanning tickets that you've already issued, but actually giving you a way to sell or issue your tickets on the door. And it's been amazing seeing the uptake on this one. It's a bit of a change for us in rolling that out. And we had an early beta that some people helped test that for us, and then we deployed it to everyone. And I'm loving the fact that we've got this video here from 69 Atlantic, which is a magic shop in Brooklyn, and they do these incredible kind of speakeasy style magic shows, very intimate, and they're selling their tickets here. This is actual footage of them selling to their customers. And we've seen some really, really cool and big events actually. There was in Maine, I think it was a Farmers and Growers Association who had a country fair, and they did 15,000 tickets through the check-in app just in one day, coming to their country fair. So it's great. And I think the really cool thing about this is you don't need any extra hardware. If you've got a phone that's an iPhone or an Android with NFC on it, you can take payments right there and then from people's credit cards. If you've got an Android tablet, it works really well. I know a few folks have contacted us to ask about iPads. For some reason, Apple don't have the NFC chip in an iPad, so you can't take payments on an iPad, but you can use the operator payment method. If you've got an iPad and you want to use that, you can record a transaction that you've made maybe in another system or a cash payment that you've taken. But it's been great to see the uptake of this and just see that app go from being something where it's purely operational into actually helping grow your revenue and issue more tickets on the door. It's very cool.
I love it. It's one of my favorites this year. Another one that we wanted to highlight that's been a big hit with people using it is Refund protection. So this is a product that we've released for UK event creators this year, and it allows your customers to optionally choose to pay a little bit extra on top of the ticket price to cover the full price of their ticket in exceptional circumstances where they can't make the event. So that could be illness, that could be travel issues. There's a sort of list of scenarios where they'll get their money back, and that's handled by a partner called Xcover. So it's in a really easy way, as you can see in this amazing quote from Rish at the Comedy Corner Shop. It's really easy to implement, easy to track, and adds a layer for our customers, a layer of protection for our customers. Something that Ticket Tailor was calling out for, and now it's here. And just to expand on that lovely quote from Rish there, it is really helping people feel comfortable about buying tickets in advance. We know that people are still sort of waiting to buy tickets a bit later at the moment, and we're seeing that Refund protection is really helping give customers peace of mind.
Absolutely.
And another sort of nice thing about it is that it's really easy to set up, but also adds a little bit of extra revenue to you as well. So the amount that they pay, some of that goes to Xcover, some of that goes to us, and then some of that goes to you as well. So as well as that extra peace of mind for your customers, you're getting a bit of additional revenue per ticket if it's purchased. And I'm just going to jump into a screen share now to show you how easy it is to set that up. So if you're in your box office, you just pop over to your settings page, scroll down to Refund protection, and here you just need to add in your company number and your VAT number. So just use.
And at the moment, this is only open to or available to UK-based companies with a VAT registration number. But we've heard that there are other event organisers, obviously, that would love to take us up on this, and that's something we're actively looking into and exploring how we can open this up a bit wider. There's a bunch of regulatory things that we've got to understand and kind of make sure that we're clear on before we can do that. But rest assured, we're working on it.
Yeah. So as Tom was explaining that, easy as that, Refund protection is now activated on this box office. So every ticket bought will be offering that protection for all of my events. And if there were specific events where I didn't want to offer it, you can turn that off on an event level as well. But yeah, hopefully those of you in the UK, it will be a really useful feature if you haven't started using it already. And another thing that we sort of saw this year was not just in Ticket Tailor and probably more so elsewhere, but a bit of a rise in AI.
It's been big, hasn't it?
It has been everywhere. We couldn't not talk about it. Well, a lot of you from the start have been talking to our AI customer support agent called Taylor. Obviously. And so, yeah, 28,500 of you have actually asked a question to our AI bot and have it resolved instantly, which has been amazing. It's a really useful way for us to be able to help support you quickly. But obviously, our amazing customer support team have also been here. They haven't gone anywhere. Right. They're still doing as brilliant a job as ever. And they've been responding to everything that AI can't, still with amazing speeds of 1 minute 49 seconds on average. So yeah, whoever you're talking to, we're trying to keep that experience really good, so you get your answers really quickly.
Absolutely.
And personally. But it's not just in support. We've been looking at AI.
No, it's not. And we're leaning into AI, but I think it's in a considered way, I'd say. And one of the things that we heard actually really loud and clear from we do a customer survey every year, don't we? And one of the things that came through really clearly in last year's one was event creators, rightly, I think, being nervous about AI when it's deployed to try and replace human creativity in any way. And so I think that, one of the things that we're thinking about when it comes to AI is how do we help accelerate and streamline and automate things that are maybe the more, the time-consuming or kind of laborious bits of running your events and the operational side of things. And so we've got a whole load of changes that have been made already and that we're kind of continuing on to in the product to help with that. And Zapier is an incredible platform, actually, and they've been adding a lot of AI features in this, just this past year. And our Zapier integration, actually, when I joined Ticket Tailor, I remember, right, we've got this Zapier integration, and sadly, we've just never managed to update it. It was one of those things that always slipped down below everything else in the priorities. We just couldn't kind of justify getting to add to it. Whereas this year we made the concerted effort to actually invest in it. And we've gone from previously in Zapier, I think there were 2 actions that you could trigger a workflow off. Now you've got 8 that you can trigger it off, and you've got over 60, I think, in Ticket Tailor that you can have access to. So you can really connect your other tools to Ticket Tailor and back again. You can pass information backwards and forwards. You can kind of automate things, set up your workflows exactly how you want them. It's a very powerful combination. And that's because that's sitting on top of our API, which is maybe a very nerdy technology tool, but I'm sure there may be some folks on the call who are using our API, which is great, and we've been adding to and expanding that. So even at the moment, we're working on adding some of our memberships features and things to it. We've been adding store features to it, and then what we're seeing here in the video that's playing on loop here is something that was a bit of an experiment, really. I think something that we're keen to see if it's helpful for the event creator community, using a brand new technology called MCP, which is a way for AI agents like Claude, which we're seeing here, to be able to actually interact with software like Ticket Tailor. And so you can just have a conversation with Claude, and it can do things in your box office for you. It can read your information in there. It can tell you things about it. It can produce, amazing glossy reports and graphs. It can update things for you. And I think this is where the kind of streamlining thing becomes really powerful. You can ask Claude to create a discount promo code and have it all set up, or create overrides for your events if you run a kind of multiple event series, things that maybe would be very laborious to do by hand, and it becomes really quick and simple, and maybe gives you a kind of bit of inspiration along the way as you have that backwards and forwards conversation with the AI. So we're really keen to hear kind of how people are using it, if they're finding it helpful. It's something that at the moment ChatGPT doesn't yet offer full support for, although we're actually talking to ChatGPT about it because I know they're announcing and launching it fairly soon. So we're going to see if we can get it working with ChatGPT as well. But for now, it works really well with tools like Claude and Cursor.
Yeah, really exciting. And it's been great to see how other people are using it. And,
incredible. Saving a lot of time, I think, with some of those things that would have been a lot of clicks by hand otherwise. And now, yeah, so this is the exciting moment. This is the bit that we've been kind of really, pleased to unveil to everyone. And I'm delighted to be able to introduce and hand over to Claire, because this is something that really Claire has done an amazing job of taking care of and kind of steering the project team through this. There's a lot of work behind the scenes in this, but I won't steal her thunder. Claire, over to you.
Thanks, Tom. Yeah, so we've been working on something that many of you have requested. It's actually our top requested feature all time, which hopefully will change how customers buy tickets, will also boost your revenue. So I'm really excited to tell you a bit more today about what this feature is. But before I actually tell you what it is, I'm going to talk to you like very briefly about the problem that we're solving. So if you have like venue or running events with regular programming or running multi-day event at the moment, if your customers want to buy tickets for 2 events, they have to do 2 separate order, enter payment details 2 times, potentially 2 booking fees if that's something that you're using, and like cart abandonment is usually like around between 70 and 76%. So checkout friction is definitely like a major contributor into that. So this is why we've been building the multi-checkout. Drum roll. Yeah, so multi-checkout. So what it will enable you to do, it's going to be for your customer to be able to add tickets from multiple events to 1 cart, which means 1 checkout and 1 payment. So that will hopefully increase the average order value and increase conversion rates, but really, and most importantly, boost ticket sales. So yeah, I guess we've put quite a lot of work into this, really, and we're really proud of it, and really can't wait to show you in a second. And it's also like a feature that is not really widely like available by on other ticketing platforms. So yeah, really exciting time. And I'm just gonna be sharing my screen now to show you what it looks like. Amazing. And also something to call out, Tom mentioned to you earlier a new checkout UI. So you will also get the chance to see what it looks like at the same times. And I have to say that like the bundle of the new UI of the checkout plus the cart looks really, really cool. I'm really excited by it. So hopefully you guys will be as well. So here we go. That's our Taylor Lounge, where we do jazz music now and then. As you can see at the top of the event page, there is a new little icon sitting there, which is the cart. And I'm gonna buy some ticket for the Monday night, Monday jam night. Yeah, let's go. So here we go, buying tickets. So this is brand new checkout UI that you've seen a glimpse of earlier. So I'm gonna go next week, 7 p.m. Sounds great. I might invite Rhio actually with me. So I'm gonna add this to my cart. And here, as you can see, wow. I have my little cart opening on the side. I can either check out if I'm done, or I can actually continue shopping. And what about the jazz alcove?
Sounds great.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's do that.
You can take Tom to that one.
Yeah, jazz is my thing.
Let's do that. Cool. So yeah, adding that to my cart. And actually, I think I'm good for the time being. I'm gonna stick to that. I could add more, but I'm just gonna stick to those 2. So here we are now in the checkout funnel, which again you can see some of the new UI. Like the form is a little bit cleaner, with more clarity around what you need to do. So I'm just gonna add my info as the person paying for it.
Oh, thanks, Claire.
No worries. My treat. There we go. Cool. Continue to the next section. I can see that I have some details that are required here. So yeah, I'll be going. Rhio, you come to this one with me. Here you go. And then I'm going to go as well again, actually, but this time I'm going with Tom.
And this part of the checkout is just a obviously, if you have different events that you need different info for, you can kind of see.
Exactly.
We've just added names here, but if the jazz night needed, I don't know, dietary requirements or lots of things that you have, it's going to be able to capture all those easily.
That's right. So I can see that all my required details are complete. I have a nice little summary on the side of what I'm about to buy with the total. So yeah, I'm just gonna click on next and reach the payment page. Again, I have my little summary on the side, and I'm just gonna add my credit card detail, and I am gonna pay. And here we go. We're going to a few gigs, guys.
That's the first time I've seen this.
Is it? Here you go. Yeah. So there is again, like the UI has been refreshed on the order confirmation, and again you do see like that little summary on the side that summarizes it. Says that you've paid. Obviously, like you have been sent like an email confirmation. Yeah, so that's the bulk of it. Yeah, you know, it's a lot more clean, more modern, and I really think that new checkout UI as well as the cart functionality just really like bring it all together for like hopefully like a very seamless experience.
I did see a great question pop up there, Claire, just about I guess not every event organizer is going to have multiple events like this. Is this compulsory? Is everyone going to have this?
Yeah, it's a really good question. So it won't be activated by default. So nothing will change if based on your current setup. But once that feature will be available, you will have the ability to go in your setting. In the box office settings, there will be like a new section on the left side, and you will be able to decide if you want to activate it or not.
Great.
And someone else has asked, when do we think we might start seeing it?
That's a really good question. That's a really good question. So we are going to start to do like a progressive rollout in the new year. We'll be running a closed beta testing in January, and then on the back of that, we will progressively roll it out to everyone. And we're hoping that by the end of Q1, early Q2, everybody will have the availability. Available in your box office to activate. So yeah.
Great. And Claire, this is something that you mentioned. It's been a big requested feature.
Yeah.
Give us a little insight into how much work was this. What's it been like to roll this out?
Yeah, I mean it's a lot of work because all our platform was built before on the concept that there was one order, one event. So we've had to really look at a lot of the foundation on how the system work, and we've started working on this project earlier in the year. So we're probably going to come to like almost like a year worth of work into that. So it's a huge piece of work that we've really wanted to get it right. And we actually like thank you everyone for your patience on this one, because we know it was something that people really wanted, but it meant that for us we had to look at a lot of part in our system to make sure we were getting things right.
A lot of foundations that we had to change as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a really a multi-year project of making sure that things were just set up right so that we could do this without it breaking everything. So yeah, it's been a huge effort and an amazing amount of work. So credit to you and the team, Claire. It's been fantastic, and it's exciting to hopefully see this rolling out very soon.
Yes, definitely, very excited.
And yeah, those of you that are commenting as well, it's great to see that you're all excited.
Yeah, for sure.
A few people would be, since everyone's been asking for this. So yeah, we're really excited to hand this out to everybody.
Yeah. Great.
But yeah, that is kind of everything we wanted to show you. Leaving on the big announcement is how we wanted to end. And as we said, you'll start seeing that in your box offices from January. But as you'll notice, someone very important isn't in this webinar, which is Johnny, our founder. So he's recorded a sort of ending message for you all, just to thank you
Yeah.
as all of our event creators. We genuinely
thank you.
couldn't do any of this without all of you putting on your events and selling
please
tickets.
keep on sharing your feedback and your ideas and suggestions. You know, what are the next things that you want to see us add to the product and change? And you know, as your events change, we need to understand what needs to change about the platform as well. So yeah, thank you so much for everything that you share with us. It's great.
Thank you, everyone.
Over to Johnny.
Yeah. Have a great end of year. And yeah, over to Johnny to wave us out.
Johnny here, founder of Ticket Tailor. As 2025 draws to a close, I just wanted to say a huge thank you for choosing Ticket Tailor this year. Whether you ran one event or 100 events, we are incredibly proud to have supported you. This year, over 18 million tickets were sold through our platform, from community fundraisers and pumpkin patches to light shows, art galleries, club nights, B Corp networking, festivals, and many, many more. Every single one of those tickets helped someone experience something special, and that's all down to you, our amazing community of event creators. Every ticket you sold also made a difference beyond your event. Through our Penny for the Planet programme, we donated over £180,000 to climate causes, and that's thanks to you. So here's to you, our incredible event creators, and to a brilliant 2026 ahead. Thanks again for choosing Ticket Tailor.